Welcome to our channel Storm Rider. So here it is, the 2026 Tata Altroz, Tata Motors' bold entry in the premium hatchback segment, now sharper, smarter, and more refined than ever before. For those familiar with the Altroz lineage, this car has always had a reputation for its solid build quality, 5-star global NCAP safety rating, and striking design. In 2026, Tata has taken everything people loved about the Altroz and fine-tuned it further, both aesthetically and functionally. But what makes this latest version stand out in a sea of hatchbacks like the Hyundai i20, Maruti Baleno, and even some compact SUVs? Let's break it down. From the outside, the first thing that hits you is how athletic yet composed the 2026 Altroz looks. It's unmistakably modern, with a design language that Tata calls Impact 2.0, and this time they've pushed it even further. The front grille is more aggressive than before, now with a new mesh pattern that blends into slimmer LED headlamps. These are full LED units with integrated DRLs that form a sharp arrow-like shape, giving the Altroz a very focused, almost hawk-eyed stance. The bumper has been revised with cleaner cuts and fog lamp housings that feel more integrated into the overall front fascia. Everything feels more seamless. From the side, the silhouette remains familiar but with subtle enhancements. The floating roof design is still there, but now with a more pronounced chrome accent that runs along the beltline, merging into the C-pillar. This gives the car a more elongated, premium appearance. You also get new 16-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels with a bolder, more angular design, wrapped in low-profile tires that don't just look good but offer good grip and road contact. The shoulder line is slightly more sculpted now, and if you look closely, you'll notice the new door handles are slightly more flush-mounted, which adds a bit of aerodynamic flair. Move to the rear and you'll find a new treatment for the taillights. They're now connected via a thin LED light bar that spans the width of the tailgate. This not only gives the Altroz a wider stance visually but also adds a touch of premium appeal that you usually see in higher-end crossovers. The bumper is chunkier, with black cladding that subtly reinforces its solid character. There's also a dual-tone roof option available now in more color combinations, letting buyers personalize their Altroz more than ever. Step inside, and the story continues. Tata has clearly upped the game in terms of interior quality and layout. You're greeted by a dual-tone dashboard with soft-touch materials in key areas. The cabin now feels much more refined and upmarket, with a good balance of aesthetics and ergonomics. The steering wheel has been redesigned. It's now a flat-bottom unit with a more tactile leather wrap, and the buttons feel crisp and responsive. Behind it sits a fully digital instrument cluster that is both intuitive and informative. It offers a customizable layout that can display navigation, trip info, fuel economy, and even real-time tire pressure data. But the centerpiece of the dashboard is the new 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system, which is a huge upgrade over the previous unit. It's much more responsive and now supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, voice recognition, and over-the-air updates. The interface is clean, the graphics are crisp, and the brightness levels are well suited for Indian driving conditions. Tata has also integrated their IRA 3.0 connected car tech here, which means you can control certain features remotely through your smartphone, like locking, unlocking, checking vehicle status, and even geo-fencing. Passenger comfort is another area where the new Altroz impresses. The front seats are now larger and come with improved bolstering. They provide good under-thigh support and are quite comfortable even for longer drives. The fabric quality on the base trims and leatherette options on the higher trims both feel durable and plush. The rear seats remain one of the most spacious in the segment. There's ample knee room, headroom, and the slight recline of the seatback makes a noticeable difference in comfort. You also get rear AC vents, a center armrest, and Type-C charging ports for rear passengers, a thoughtful touch in today's tech-savvy world. Storage spaces have been optimized too. You now have a cooled glove box, larger door pockets that can hold 1-liter bottles with ease, and additional cubby spaces around the center console. Boot space remains generous at around 345 liters, and the loading lip is lower now, making it easier to store heavier items. The rear seat folds in a 60/40 split configuration, expanding cargo space significantly when needed. Tata has also worked on cabin insulation. Road noise and engine noise are now better contained thanks to improved sealing and sound deadening materials. At highway speeds, the Altroz feels calmer, more mature, and this adds a layer of sophistication that was missing in earlier versions. In terms of features, Tata has loaded the Altroz to the brim. Apart from the touchscreen, you get automatic climate control, cruise control, a wireless phone charger, auto-dimming IRVM, rain-sensing wipers, and automatic headlamps. The top-spec variants even get a sunroof, something many Indian buyers now expect in premium hatchbacks. There's also ambient lighting that subtly glows around the footwells and door pads, enhancing the cabin's appeal at night. Safety remains a strong pillar for the Altroz. While the earlier version was already known for its 5-star safety rating, the 2026 model takes it a step further with additional active safety features. You now get 6 airbags as standard on the higher variants, ABS with EBD, electronic stability control, traction control, hill start assist, and even a 360-degree surround view camera on the top trim. The camera quality is quite impressive and makes maneuvering in tight spaces far easier. There's also rear parking sensors, ISOFIX child seat anchors, and seatbelt reminders for all occupants. Now, let's talk about the engine and performance, what's under the hood. The 2026 Altroz comes with a range of powertrain options to suit different kinds of drivers. The naturally aspirated 1.2L petrol engine is still available for those looking for a simple, no-fuss city commuter. It produces around 86 PS and 113 Nm of torque, mated to either a 5-speed manual or a 6-speed AMT. It's smooth and reliable, although not particularly quick. It's tuned more for efficiency and relaxed driving than spirited performance. Then there's the 1.2L turbo-petrol engine. This is where things get interesting. It now makes 110 PS and 140 Nm of torque, and it's paired with either a 6-speed manual or a new 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. This engine is punchy and responsive, offering a much more engaging drive. It handles overtakes with ease and has enough mid-range grunt for highway cruising. The DCT gearbox is smooth, shifts quickly, and doesn't feel jerky, which is a welcome upgrade over the previous iterations. And yes, Tata hasn't forgotten about the diesel lovers out there. The 1.5L Revotorque diesel engine still finds a place in the Altroz lineup, delivering around 90 PS and 200 Nm of torque. This motor is ideal for long-distance drivers who prioritize torque and fuel economy. It's refined, and mated to a 6-speed manual transmission that's well matched to its characteristics. Tata claims fuel efficiency figures of around 25 km/L for the diesel variant, which is quite impressive. Ride and handling is another area where Tata has done their homework. The suspension setup has been fine-tuned for Indian roads. It soaks up potholes, speed bumps, and broken surfaces with maturity, while still maintaining composure at high speeds. The steering is light enough for city maneuverability but weighs up nicely on highways. Body roll is minimal, and even around corners, the Altroz feels planted and confident. The chassis feels rigid, and that translates into a sense of stability, especially when pushing the car a bit harder. So what does all of this mean for you, the buyer? The 2026 Tata Altroz is not just a hatchback, it's a very well-rounded package that balances design, safety, comfort, technology, and driving dynamics. It's a car that feels more European than most of its rivals, especially in terms of build quality and driving feel. The addition of more modern tech, improved drivetrain options, and enhanced creature comforts make it more relevant than ever in today's market. Whether you're a first-time buyer, a small family, or someone looking to downsize without compromising on features and safety, the Altroz makes a compelling case.